I'm Dottie Barnwell Areson, and these are my 3 tips on acing your equitation test. Tip number 1 is to really listen when they're announcing the course. Make sure that you yourself know the test. Even if you're the last one to go, don't rely on the other riders because there's no guarantee that they're going to get it correct. So make sure that you are really confident with the test and everything that has been said, what the jumps are. Make sure you really know the jump numbers before you go in the ring so that when they tell you the jump numbers, you're completely confident about it. And if you don't know the test, raise your hand, and that signals to the announcer that you need them to reread the test. So even if you're in the ring and you don't have your trainer's helps, that raising of your hand will tell them that you need the test to be reread and give you another opportunity to make sure you really know it. Tip number 2 is to be an independent thinker. Don't just follow what everyone else is doing in the test. If you're the last person to test and you've noticed that maybe a new line looks like it should be a different number of strides, if you're not sure that they did the test correctly, but you're really confident that what you know is the correct test, even though it's not what everyone else did, stick to what you believe in, stick to what you think is going to be the best test, and don't be afraid to do something slightly different than what everyone else has done. Tip number 3 would be to make sure that you're really well prepared. Make sure that when you step into the test, there's nothing that the judge can ask you to do that you're not confident with and that you haven't practiced. Make sure you're on early so you have plenty of time to practice in the schooling area, and make sure that you practice all those different tests regularly at home. Make sure you know how to halt, how to counter canter, you're comfortable with trot fences, you understand that they could ask you questions and that if they were to ask you those questions, you know those basic things. One of the most popular ones is, what bit does your horse go in? Make sure that there is nothing that can be asked that is going to be a surprise to you so that you feel very confident and very prepared and you can ace your test.